everyone, how are you? Welcome back to Draw and Talk. This episode is a bit of a special one. I'd like to do a bit of a more storytime themed episode, about one of my OCs. The art I'm doing is it's a whole bunch of drawings in one image. I like to call it a doodle sheet. And the character's name is Understudy. Their very first design was actually a palette swap of one of my other OCs, Dusty, as I'm currently drawing right now. The reason for this was that they were a shapeshifter character. They had a very simple color palette and a very simple design. The design was later reworked to have more canine features, Currently, their species is, maned wolf / shapeshifter. The shapeshifting's a core part of their character. I can't stress this enough. Yeah, and I know some people are probably tired of the non-binary shapeshifter trope. You'd all prefer some actual non-binary rep. Well, if it's any consolation, they got turned into a shapeshifter, and they were non-binary before, so it's still an overdone trope. Moving on, they've had many different incarnations and designs over their lifespan. They initially had this more villainous role, but I couldn't really commit. So I got kinda on again, off again, on again with using them. Use them in role playing and stuff. Very fun character, but not easy to put into a story. As I learned more about myself, exploring my own gender identity, I ended up realizing I had a lot in common with Understudy. And, in truth, I had a very special connection to the character. And that's why they kept popping up into my brain. Currently, I identify as gender fluid. And, I've been toying with the idea of using Understudy to represent myself. Their current design is, possibly a bit too cutesy. Way more cutesy than I'd intended, I'll be honest. Still, they're very fun to draw and, probably very fun to animate. I have yet to try animating them properly, but I will definitely get around to it when I find the time. But I love the little goob. They're one of my characters that I am very closely attached to, along with Dusty herself and Hack, who's also seen in one of these pictures. Yeah, he's all tied up there. A little embarrassed. The pictures themselves are mostly references to their history, also ideas that have just been sitting in the back of my head, and a bonus few that, let's be honest, I just figured they'd be fun to draw them doing. Off topic, but if you're gonna get into art, I highly recommend doing doodle sheets like these every so often, It'll be really useful to get you used to drawing a character in a variety of different situations. Be they playing with puppets, playing dead, being stuck in a jar, apparently. And, yes, I'm aware of the ad blocking part of the drawing. Okay, look, I'm not gonna pay for the full version of Ibis Paint. IBIS Paintex works fine. It's just that you have to see a bunch of ads, you know? I've got everything I need, and a few ads, they don't really bother me. I have been told the understudy has given off some Bendy and the Ink Machine vibes. At one point I kinda changed up their design a lot and tried to bash away these doubts. Yeah, they've had a variety of different designs. Honestly, I think anything just goes. I just think anything goes for them at this point. I'm not really stressing about it too much. They're my character. I can do what I want with them. So yeah, understudy's basically just the goofy goober that I draw sometimes, you know? They're a little charming trickster, I guess. It ultimately depends on the situation. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Really don't think I can get to the end of the art with this one. Spoiler alert, I don't really color any of these in, so, you're not missing anything. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess. End the video.